Hello again, still in Viridian Forest, and that's the way we like it, gosh darn it. Have we caught a Kakuna yet? I don't think we have, but we're not gonna bother because we've got a Weedle. So, yeah, Weedle evolves into Kakuna, obviously, so no need to screw around there. And we've got a trainer battle once again. Let's see, Jocelyn. I can't think of anything funny about the name Jocelyn. Being a Let's Player is hard. So, I think I might be a little too tired to record tonight. But we must press on. The review must go. Say. Gosh, I haven't followed the Nostalgia Critic in such a long time. Ever since they stopped uploading directly to that guy with the glasses.com, I guess my interest just kind of fell off. Yeah, they tried having a Channel Awesome website, but that didn't last long as well. Yeah, that's kind of what I meant to say. Anyway, it seems like when a lot of content creators try to separate themselves from YouTube and make their own independent video site, it never goes particularly well, because there was also the Normal Boots website with JonTron and Satchbag and the Continue guys and Pro Jared and all those other people. And yeah, I guess people really weren't go out of their way to watch things there when they just get reposted to YouTube anyway. So yeah, Normal Boots never really took off. For a while, Game Grumps they were talking about doing something like that, as YouTube was giving them crap and they were gonna have a GameGrumps.com or something, but they never ended up actually needing to do that. Yeah, we got another Caterpie. Maybe we'll catch it just for the experience. Gotta stay leveled up. I do eventually figure out the throwing motion, in case you're wondering. I used to just think, see, when I was recording this, I thought it was just a matter of the timing. I didn't realize that your position relative to the screen actually mattered. And so it took a while. But that's just the way she goes. The Caterpie grew to level 5. Isn't nice, says Rise from Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. Now there's a movie. Goodness me. Anyway, I am the gassiest motherfucker alive right now. Every 2 seconds. Sorry, everybody. I was gonna say something about Monsters Inc., but anyway, rewatching it as an adult, I realized that as a kid, most of the plot points just kinda went over my head, and I guess the writers didn't really do a good job of making it understandable for children. Maybe that's why it wasn't as successful compared to other Pixar movies, like Toy Story and such. As a kid, if you had told me that the plot line of the movie, that Mr. Waternoose was involved in a conspiracy to kidnap the children to keep the company afloat, kid me wouldn't have been able to glean that fact. So anyway, by the way, what's going on in the game right now is this is basically kind of like releasing Pokemon in a way. And they incentivize you to just kind of do a quick catch and release, because you get items in exchange for every Pokemon that you release. And the items boost your stats. So we're going to try that real quick. But who do we give it to? We'll go with Caterpie, I guess. Alrighty, another trainer over there, but not so fast. Gotta go fast. You know what that's from? Is that Assassin's Creed parody? It was you is what was it called? That's gonna bug me. Anyway, but yeah, the guy they got is the voice of the Assassin's Creed main character. Apparently he didn't actually speak English and all of his lines were learned phonetically. That just made everything even funnier. He had no idea what he was saying. God damn, what was the name of that video? I feel like I'm forgetting all kinds of minor details lately. Earlier today I was trying to remember who Billy West was, or at least what his name was, and it took me forever to get there. Alright, Caterpie's going a mite slow, so we're gonna swap in. We're gonna bring in the experts. Send in the clowns, as they say. Remember that episode of Rugrats where there was maybe it wasn't Rugrats. What was the cartoon where there was a character that got stuck in the water slide and they had to send in the clowns to try and get him loose? That is gonna bug me. What was it? What the heck was it? It definitely wasn't the Fairly Odd Parents. It's not like I can just stop the episode to go look it up. Well, I'm thinking maybe it was Rugrats. Definitely wasn't SpongeBob. Let's see, wouldn't have been Rocket Power, I don't think. No, probably not Rocket Power. Now, speaking of Rocket Power, the animation company that worked on that back in the day, Klasky Supo, I guess they're not really as prominent as they were. You know, a very popular animation studio, because they did Rocket Power and Rugrats and some of the earlier episodes of The Simpsons too, but you never really hear about them anymore for some reason. And I looked them up online just to see what they were working on. And they had a cartoon in the works, which on paper it sounds like a terrible idea. It's about like a zombie skateboarder or something. It sounds like they took a bunch of like focus group tested words and mashed them together. But anyway, once you actually see the artwork for what they're doing, it makes a lot more sense, and the artwork definitely justifies the concept. So look that up when you get the chance. Just look up Klasky Supo and just kind of follow the trail and you'll find their latest projects. Interesting stuff. Alright, let's get a few Pokeballs from the guy who looks like Jared. Have I made that observation yet? Probably. I'm surprised I don't have more money at this point in the game. Although I suppose it is fairly early still. We can probably make a few dollars still, because most of these held items don't really have a purpose, but we can sell them at least. I'm getting a stomachache all of a sudden. Feeling a bit nauseous. Hope I don't throw up all over my laptop. That would really make an interesting episode. That's for sure. Maybe I just need to change positions. Changing positions. That's a funny thing for Geodude to say. Is that something that humans can also say? I probably could have worked. And we got the museum over there. I feel like the Team Rocket guys were supposed to be in here at some point. Or maybe that was a different Pokemon game where the museum was under attack. Maybe I'm thinking of Ruby and Sapphire. Yeah, it's starting to come back to me now. Ooh, look at this. Where can we catch a Slowpoke of our own? I like how the models are actually like scaled to be the correct size in this, and it's not like the Game Boy Pokemon where all the sprites outside of battle are all the same size. Okay, so we're just gonna sit here and stare at him for a bit. There really isn't interest to this as far as I'm concerned. You'd think she'd let us have the Pokemon slow, but oh, okay, we get an item. That's why. Okay, it all makes sense now. It all starts making sense. That was a reference to... I don't even want to know. I don't even want to say what it was. But remember when Nickelodeon's Miranda Cosgrove had a brief musical career, and there was that pop song that she made? Yes. I guess that didn't really pan out, did it? So by the way, looking at that statue in the background, what Pokemon is that supposed to be anyway? It doesn't actually look like any actual Pokemon. Maybe that was a scrapped concept from in the day, from many years ago. Yeah, that makes sense. Even though no one's actually confirmed that that's what it is, I'm just gonna accept that as the truth in my headcanon. Alright, we can't go down this way yet, and he's gonna walk us all the way back there. They want to make sure that you don't leave until you're ready, otherwise you might wander off into an area where you're under... Fucking Jesus, that scared the shit out of me. Forgot that was there. Okay, so the guy in the gym mentioned some water types, but there's no way to catch any water types at this point in the game, as far as I know. But we're gonna look anyway, and all we found was an Oddish, so yeah, forget that. Just moving right along. We've already got an Oddish of our own anyway. We'll make him follow us to symbolize that he's in the lead now. He's in the lead. Yeah, you're right out in front. You know what that's from? That's from F-Zero-X. Great game. Not good material for this channel though. Doesn't provide much to comment on. Just cars going forward. Okay, so we're just gonna completely steamroll these trainers with our Oddish. We're a bit over leveled at this point, and that's going to become quite apparent. I think I took out this Geodude in one hit, in fact. We'll see in a second. Alright, one hit, here we go. One punch, Oddish. One punch! Oh, there's that again. It wasn't as startling. It'll wear off in a few minutes. You just gotta give it time. Just gonna try and ignore the elephant in the room. Still going. So yeah, this next trainer's gonna go down just as easily. And then so will Brock. I gotta remember to turn down the game audio before I actually post this. For that exact reason. I'm sure you guys are used to that by now, though. Alright, one hit, here we go. Yeah, there. I probably just could have cut out these trainer battles, actually, because nothing interesting's happening. It's just one hit and that's it. Slammed. Give him the old right there, Fred. You know what that's a reference to? Okay, and then next is B-Rock. Brock Lesnar. He's gonna turn his frying pan into a drying pan. I feel like there's something I'm missing with that joke. I'm sure you know which one I'm talking about. the YouTube video because it's titled like literally the funniest thing that's ever happened in the history of man. And then you watch it and it's just a regular old pun, and you think, well, gee, that wasn't that funny. I don't really see why they would say that. It leads you to believe that maybe there's something you're missing, but I've started to realize that maybe not. Maybe the video was just posted by some 13-year-old kid or something who's never even heard a joke, and that's why he thinks it's so darn funny. Okay, next up is Onyx. Yeah, what the heck is going on with my stomach? Ooh, not a great start. We're actually down 3 levels. Let's hope he doesn't flinch again. Okay, good. Good. And just like that, it's over. See how easy that was. You haven't got a chance, as Grant Kirkhope says. How interested do you think Grant Kirkhope is in the actual subject matter that he works on? Because he's an adult man, but then, he makes video games about for colorful cartoon bears and such. And do you think he plays the game that thoroughly? Think he's invested in the characters? Oh, we got a fighting type move for Nidoran. We should give Nidoran a name at some point. But what? I don't know. Diddy? That didn't have anything to do with anything. I got the boulder badge. It's not just a boulder, it's a rock. A rock. That was a funny episode. Then there was that YouTube video where they replaced the rock with Iraq, the country. I feel like there's other videos where they could potentially be used humorously. Oh my god, it's Gary Oak. Here's the real rival. I wonder if we get to fight him at some point. I mean, I know not now, obviously, but if it happened eventually, I think that would be pretty neat. Why couldn't the rival just be a jerk in this game instead of the mildly friendly rival that they've got now? Everybody's friends with everybody. I miss the days of your rival being a complete and total dickhead. It's like, I think in Pokemon Gold and Silver, the official plotline was that your rival just stole the Pokemon that he had. He was a total dirtbag, and I think he would push you at this one point if you talk to him. Yeah, all you Poke people out there know what I'm talking about. Poke people in the house, let's go. But anyway, yeah, nowadays the rivals are just all friendly and such, and in general is more sanitized and friendly. Like how Winnie the Pooh toys, how Eeyore has to be smiling now, even though that's the complete opposite of what he would do as a character. What's this world coming to? We're not allowed to feel feelings anymore. Just like in Fahrenheit 451. I think that's what it was. One of those famous novels about totalitarianism. Important stuff. Well, it is important to stay educated on the dangers of totalitarianism when you think about it. What can one person actually do, to prevent it? I mean, you can go vote, but aside from that, you're really no different from someone who's uneducated on the issue in terms of ability to stop totalitarianism. Gosh, how did we get to talking about this? All the heavy subjects and the light subjects they just sit equally in my mind, and they all just swing from one to another. Maybe that means I'm some kind of genius or something. Probably not, though. If I was a genius, I think I would know. Wouldn't you agree, people in the comments section? I think most geniuses are at least self-aware. Alright, well, this wrapped up pretty easily. Oddish is dead. Now it's only the Rat Man. Rattata, stop gnawing on the drywall. Alright, that's enough Pokemon for one day.